Welcome back. My name is Rose and I am bad at gaming. And today we are back in Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. And I actually have a bit of a confession to make. Unfortunately, I was recording 2 sessions in a row, so I recorded just 2 hours essentially, and I was going to cut it in half, separate them, and go ahead and edit them for 2 separate episodes. But this new program I'm trying for editing ate my audio. So this is me after the fact, rewatching what I recorded and trying to come up with some commentary, which is mostly going to be just me reading out what the characters have said because I don't remember exactly what I said in the original commentary. But I will try to do it. I just didn't want to load up an episode and not have me say anything about what was happening. I am going to, like I said, read out what the characters are saying, and I'm going to try and explain what I was thinking or what I was doing if I recall or come up with new commentary, but I just wanted to be upfront with what exactly happened. So, a few of the notices that I did start off with was that 1, I did switch up my weird pad to make the menu a little more towards my own taste, and 2, I learned that after chapter 4 is where you get the farmer life and the painter life, so I wanted to focus a little more on the story itself and stop essentially cutting down every tree or mining every rock. I do intend to still pick up anything shiny, and if I run into something new, I want to try and capture it at least once, because there is a little encyclopedia, and if I have it taken down in the encyclopedia, then later when I go to grind out my levels and my crafting and gathering, I will know where I can find the equipment. Also, I intend to, going forward, do my little intro while I am picking up the Celestica flowers, or at least at this point, that's what I was going to do. That thought changes a little later on, and when the time comes for that change, I'll explain it then. And we did leave off that we had gathered everything together, and the next part of the story was that we had to change our miner buddy back from his strangeling mode. Hee hee, not bad, right? I give good advice if I do say so myself. Let us begin. Place the strangeling on the altar along with the flowers you have collected. I remember getting super excited because I did not put it together that this Douglas was the same Douglas from the 3DS. Wow, feels great to stand on 2 legs again. My body was just itching to start breaking rocks again. I freaked out. This is lasting so long because I really freaked out, and I was super excited because I'm like 85% sure he's from the 3DS. No offense, but aren't you supposed to be handsome? Handsome? Not me. You must be thinking of another Douglas. Huh, so that's what the future looks like. Well, you seem awfully calm about the situation. Haha. I'm used to getting lost. The future, the past, it's all the same, really. Geez, pal, you must have been to some weird places. So, you want my help removing a big old boulder, do ya? You know what they say, the harder they are, the bigger they fall. Lead the way. I was also a little bit confused because it kind of sounds like he was from the past, but for that to be true, he couldn't be the one from the 3DS. I think it's just a cameo with a personality. I don't think that he's actually supposed to be the exact Douglas from the 3DS version. At least I believe he was in the 3DS version. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, and I feel like I should go watch someone replay it just so I can remember normally or not. Again, I'm really sorry for the loss of the commentary on this episode. You want me to break this little thing? Easy peasy. Ha! Wow, you really are an awesome miner. You could be our go-to guy when we need help breaking rocks or whatever. Sure thing. I've always dreamed of becoming a miner. But you're all ready. Douglas joined the island. Never mind. This isn't the time for comic relief. Edward? Edward, are you okay? Ah, you've come to rescue me. Edward, how did you make it through that? Wait, what's all this? Hee, it took quite some time to get through this many books, even for me. Carla called it study nightmare, but I rather enjoyed myself. I'm sure for you it was more a dream than a nightmare. With my newfound knowledge, I should have a much easier time exploring the depths. I have to say, you've got a knack for finding talent, kid. Keep up the good work. Digging up secrets of the past. Task complete. If you have a Gathering Life buddies in your party, press triangle to give them gathering instructions. Don't be shy, they're here to help. Oh, with this boulder destroyed, Carla made a run for it. Even voicing it over a second time, I still missed it. Oh, right, I was giving him equipment. And I do need to make a better pickaxe for him. Also, being able to just leave your buddies behind gathering while you go out and explore, do fighting, or whatever else is necessary is such a big plus. I can't wait to get a woodcutting buddy, and with a miner buddy, a woodcutting buddy, and I don't know if there is one, but a fishing buddy would be incredible. I would be able to level my classes while they gather for me, so that way I can work on my crafting classes. Looking where I am going. I was incredibly tempted to go bash all those rocks, but because I am focusing more on the story, I'm ignoring that room for now and we'll go back to it at a later point. There was a big tree there, so eventually I will have to go back.
What do we have here?
What do we have here? Some sort of ancient robot? Fascinating. These depths never cease to amaze me. Beep beep. Hagram online. Commencing reboot. Incredible. After all this time, it's still functional. It said Hagram. What's a Hagram? That must be the unit's code name. He seems to be taking quite an interest in you, Trip. Any idea why? Beats me. Never met a robot in my life. Maybe I'm just a charming guy. Whoa, what's the big deal, Rusty? Seems like he's taken a liking to you. Or maybe it has you mistaken for someone else? Add the robot to our expedition? We could always use a helping hand. I don't see why not. Hear that, Rusty? From today onward, you're a proud member of Dr. Edwards' expedition. Mind if we call you Hagram? I assume that's your preferred nomenclature. Hey, Hagram, that thing over there, is that your arm? Obtained ancient robot arm. Sure looks like it. We can begin our repairs once we return to our base. For now, let's keep exploring. Hagram reminds me of the robots from Studio Ghibli. I don't know if it's because it's like got the moss all over it or the flower on the head, but it's just bringing Studio Ghibli to mind. For the life of me, I cannot remember what the movie itself was called. No, it wasn't Nazca. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. Even coming back to this, I still can't remember. These little animations are adorable. I told you to leave. Ah, she's back. But you don't seem to get the message. Carla, is it? Those books you gave me were quite an interesting read. Thanks. You weren't supposed to enjoy them. Well, I'm not putting up with this any longer. Try chewing your way through this. Obstera vexus. Wait, can't we talk things over? Edward, stop. Why are you like this? Why? Is this a vegetable? Oh man, not again. Edward is trapped on the other side. Interesting. I wonder what this vegetable tastes like. Why are you on this side again? Seems like you need more punishment. What is this goop? Ew. Hehehe. You better not leave a drop. Edward! Youch! Gurgle. Hot, hot, hot. Sputter. Oh no! What's she doing to him this time? We've gotta get him out of there. Fast! 1, 2, 3. Eek. I'm not making that sound. Ugh, my ears. I don't think this is an ordinary vegetable. We've gotta find a way to uproot it. Let's head back to the past and see what we can find. It is incredibly amusing to me that I was just talking about ignoring everything else to try and go ahead to get the farmer and the artist class, then all of a sudden I'm on the actual quest to get the farmer's class, which I assume is what we're gonna have to do to uproot that giant vegetable. I don't know exactly what it was. Fly with Skelligum to Eternia Village. Well, if it isn't Rose and Trip. Miss us, Auntie? We're here to see about a giant ghastly veggie. Know any good ways to pull him out of the ground? Not sure what you're talking about, dear. Anyway, Lady Rem is here and she's been dying to see you. King Ranu is with her. Go on and pay her a visit now, before she leaves, you hear? Got it. Let's go see Rem. Maybe she can figure out how to deal with our veggie problem. Lady Rem is a beauty, ain't she? Spit-in image of me when I was young. What? You look nothing alike. Oh, hush. I was a real cutie back in the day. Talk of the town. I'd get asked out on dates over and over again, but no, Auntie Anne had an important mission to attend to. We don't have time to be listening to Auntie's spooky stories. Where's Rem? I wonder if we will ever actually get to meet the mercenary that she says that she had a thing with. I'm super curious if we ever do. I doubt we will. Also, I love that we're allowed to have these sort of daily quests to get more of the Celestius flowers. Whoa, good timing yet again. I found myself in a super duper bad situation. I couldn't hack it as a woodcutter, so I gave up after a few days. And look, I'm growing a horn. I've got to find a way to find a new life, or else. I know, maybe I could be an angler like my uncle. I'm going to need a pine rod. As you know, I like to have all the best gear before taking on a new life. It'll need to be a good quality one. Help me out, would ya? You're the only one I can turn to. And this one, I'm counting on you. I need a pine rod of good quality or higher. So I've never even run into a pine tree at this point, so I cannot make it for him yet. But I did want to go ahead and have the side quest in my quest list, and I'm going to run around collecting everybody's quests, even if I can't currently do them. Oh, it's you again. Listen up, there's yet another problem I need to tackle before I get to marry my dream woman. My girlfriend's dad says I can't wed his daughter unless I learn how to make a frying pan. I need to make a top-notch frying pan to win his approval. Could you get me some faraway iron? I need it to forge it into a frying pan. I don't even know where to get faraway iron. So that's one I obviously can't do right now. Checking the bulletin board. I wouldn't even know what a brilliant feather is. Checking for more quests, not only here in Eternia Village, but I do also want to check the capital. Okay, and there are quite a few side quests over here. Oh, a treasure chest. Thank you for the excellent meal you fetched me. Food is what makes my 9 lives worth living. I can see that now. Have you heard? People are going crazy for trout something at the port. I would love to try some too. Can you bring me some? Set. I don't know if I can make that. I don't even know if I have the recipe for that dish specifically. Not seeing it at the top. So go to the cooking and see here. Yeah, I can't even make it at the moment. I don't have the recipe. So we'll just have to, once again, come back to that. Now let's go over to the capital. And start collecting these side quests. Oh, the one under the bridge. Oh, just the person I need. There's another fish I want you to catch for me. Next, I need some gold koi. My fish encyclopedia is almost complete. Will you help me get it? I'm useless at fishing, just like my dad. I guess it runs in the family. Please catch some gold koi. Ouch. Sigh. I guess this is what heartache feels like. I'm really feeling the sting after a girl I liked turned me down. Ow. I want to get some healing medicine made. Could you bring me some vital weed? Which I have plenty of. You brought it for me? You really are kind. Thank you so much. This medicine will mend my broken heart. I'll never be able to forget her smile, though. So I was able to complete at least this quest. And the markers, I wonder how many can you place down? Okay, so you can have 5 markers down at a time, which is good to know. Oh, there you are. I was just looking for you. There's another item I'm struggling to find. I was actually on the verge of giving up. This will be the last time I ask you to do a favor for me. Bring me a pastel table, which I am also sure I don't have the recipe for. I've spent many sleepless nights looking for one. Forgive me if I fall asleep while waiting. Hey kid, are you willing to lend an ear to an old fogey like me? If so, I have something to ask of you. Since retiring from my life, my days have been quiet and uneventful, so I've decided to kick some stuff off my bucket list. I want to try my hand at farming. I was interested when I was youngin', but nothing ever came from that dream, so I signed up for a farming experience. Turns out I need coastal headgear. And not just any old thing either, it has to be good quality at the very least. Will you help me? I want to finish grabbing the ones here at the bottom. Mind lending me an ear? A monster has been causing some real trouble in my fields as of late. Been a real bother. Thing is, there ain't nothing I can do, so can you show that Trisky Cornella what's up? Blasted Cornella has been tormenting the vegetables I've poured my heart and soul into. I can't let that slide. So that'll be another one that I can do right away. I need more wood. At this rate, I have no chance of winning. Please, gods, give me some more wood. Oh, great timing. You see, I've decided to take part in a woodcutting competition, and I've been taking my training extremely seriously. The problem is, I must have been training a little too hard. I'm all out of wood. Could you get me some pine logs? I really want to win the tournament. The top prize is a year's supply of wood. I need to get first place. I'll be waiting for those pine logs. Which again, I still haven't come across. So I can't turn that in. Let's see what else is up here. Oh, it's you again. Believe it or not, my food delivery business is now enjoying even more success than before. It's stressful and exciting at the same time. I barely have time to sleep. Anyway, could you bring me some yakitori? I need it to complete some orders. I tried hiring some help, but he does nothing but snatch customer food. Yakitori is his favorite, hence why I'm leaving this job to you. There's something I want you to do for me. I've been struggling to drift off to sleep lately, and I've had enough yawning all day long. I went searching for a remedy and found out that brewing blue anthurium is a secret to good night's sleep. It's not too much trouble. Could you bring me some? Which I have more than enough. Oh. Thanks again. I'll be sleeping like a baby once I boil this into a concoction. And that was everyone here. And I wanted to complete the side quest that was given here. I'm going to take Skelegon over and hop up to the little boss. Ignore everyone else. And I can't not fight these things. That was a double negative, and I'm sorry for it. But I always will say yes to some fleece. And to this little butterfly. Nope, not fishing. Not right now. Give me that fleece. And now I just have to take down this guy. Oh, I like that power up. It did some nice damage. Ooh, treasure chest. And some apples. And destroy the boxes. And I will use Skelegon to go back to the entrance, and we can go ahead and turn this quest in. Thank ya. Now I'll be able to work in the fields without a care in the world. This is my way of showing my appreciation. A grand standing torch. Okay, no more side quests. Back to the story. I trust you can handle this, Professor. Remember, I want an extra large all-purpose umbrella. I cannot sit comfortably on that throne when it's soaked with rain or scorching my, And could you make that little something I asked for too? Ho ho ho, but of course, Your Highnesses. My talented assistant and I will put our hearts and souls into crafting these items. That is the assistant that we never met during our, quest line with him. What's so funny, huh? You think I look like that alchemist dude? In what universe? Come on, I'm way more handsome than him, right? Rose! I was hoping you'd be back soon. Are you setting out on another adventure? In other words, you're looking for a way to harvest this pole turnip? This reminds me of a fairy tale I know. It's called the cacophonous carrot. Once upon a time, there was a carrot that was so loud, no one could pluck it out of the ground. Only with a magical tool called the spirit hoe were they able to harvest the carrot. When they used it, the carrot calmed right down. I love the little storybook art that they plug into the game. It's so beautiful. That's genius! But wait, where the heck do we get a tool like that? There's supposedly a place called the Valley of Spirits in Faraway Island, which is part of our kingdom. It may be a good place to look for the spirit hoe. I can lead you there if you like. Did you hear that, little G? Our next adventure will be on Faraway Island. Now, hold on, Rem. I don't recall giving my little sister permission to run off to the ends of Mysteria. Oh, please, can I please go, Reno? Faraway Island is our special place, isn't it, little G? Here comes the puppy dogs. Fine, but be careful. Thank you. Promise me you'll take good care of her? I do not want a repeat of the past. The past? What happened in the past? When Ren was very young, she was kidnapped by bandits. They came for her while she was out alone. By some miracle, she was not injured, but had she been, our departed mother would never forgive me. Beautiful. Promise me that you'll look after Rem. I'm afraid I don't have much time left. I won't be able to stay and look after you two myself. But I believe in you, Renu. You're smart, strong, and kind. As long as Rem has you, I know she'll be all right. My brave boy. Please take care of your little sister. My father entrusted me with the kingdom when he passed, and when my mother passed, she entrusted me with my sister. I have to protect them both. That is my sworn duty. Huh, so that's the reason why you're so overprotective. Precisely. And I will overprotect you with a jail cell if you let anything happen to my sister. Now off with you before I change my mind. And now oh, so you really know the way to Faraway Island? Yes, of course, I can show you, but we'll need to pay Skelligon a visit first. What I was going to say is I can kind of understand his overprotective nature a little better now. I'm a little more forgiving. Skelligon is always so happy to see her. Skelligon, could you please take us to Faraway Island? Rar rar rar. It's a beautiful island to the northeast, covered in lush green landscape. A great spirit known as the Elder Tree has watched over those lands since ancient time, surrounded by all the other spirits who live there. Faraway Island is also famous for the delicious sweet corn. We look forward to enjoying it every harvest, don't we, little G? Rar rar. I just know you'll love it. I'll show you the way. And we have discovered an island! You can now travel to Faraway Island. The pole turnip and the leaves. And the leaf. Liffey? Fly with Skelligon to Faraway Island. I can't believe I was just soaring through the sky on a dragon. It feels like a dream come true. Can you be a bit quieter next time? My ears are still ringing. Sorry, I was just so excited. Rawr. What's wrong, little G? Oh, my picture. Huh? Look at that. Did you draw this? Yes, ever since I was young, I've dreamed of having adventures while riding on a dragon. Looks like your dream came true. Congrats! Thank you. Hopefully, one day, I'll be able to write a book about all of our adventures. Yeah, not again. It sounds like someone's in trouble. Let's investigate. There's no doubt in my mind that Rem does want to help someone, but there's also the part of me that's like, she's just super excited to be able to go ahead and have some sort of quest on her adventure. More side quests. It's incredibly tender, super mild. It's a delightful meaty flavor that explodes in your mouth with every bite. What meat am I talking about? The answer is mutton. The trouble is, I've just sold out. I could grab some of those sheep over there. Just kidding, I obviously couldn't do that. If some kind person would give me some, it would make me and my customers very happy. Whoa, you brought it for me? Yay! This will make me and my customers happy. I'll sell half of it and save the other half for my dinner. Half will be enough, right? Ooh, I got some pine lumber for this one. Hey, you, the lively-looking kid over there. I need to replace my field's fences, so I'm looking for some tasteful wood to use. We farmers have our own sense of style, you know. We care what our fields look like. When I think tasteful, the first thing that comes to mind is an elder oak log. I wonder if you can get some for me. I'll keep myself busy while you get those elder oak logs. Maybe I could pick some pumpkin seeds or something. Ack, could you spare a minute? What do you think about iron needles? My gut tells me they're going to be the next big thing. With their unassuming rustic vibe, those needles are undervalued in the tailoring world. It's about time they saw them in a new light. Sorry. I'm convinced that this will be the next craze, but nobody understands. I need a product sample of good quality or higher, but nobody's willing to help me out. You couldn't get me one, could you? It'd be unbelievably convenient. It'd be great if you could bring me an iron needle. I am not going up there for now. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Oh no, not the pumpkins. My poor little gourds. Mr. NG is just finished fixing the field for me too. Pardon me, could you tell us what happened here? Lady Rem, I had no idea you were visiting. That earthquake just messed up my crops. I'm starting to wonder if I've done something to anger the spirits. Speaking of spirits, do you know anything about them? We're trying to find the Valley of Spirits. Well, I'm no spirit expert, but if you're looking for the Valley of Spirits, I've heard that just beyond the Lubbub Forest, at least that's what the legends say. Just exit the village and keep walking opposite of the dock. You'll arrive at Lullab Forest. Now, if you don't mind, I have some veggies to save. Oh, and one more thing. I hear the forest spirits sing with heavenly voices. Tell me about them once you get back. Ever heard the heavenly voice before? Let's give it a listen at Lullab Forest. The well smells like water. I am going to go ahead and talk to everyone in this little village first. I'm not gonna head up there just yet, though. Wahaha! Sella loves using bombs to play tricks on people. Ominous. My wife can't get enough of the fragile fella. She has a whole stack of his collectible photos and waits in line every time a new one comes out. The rarest of them are even autographed. But did you know Auntie Anne came up with the whole idea? She sure knows how to strike a collector's fancy. Whoa, gave me a fright there. Whole island keeps shaking and shaking. Anything I can click on? Any lore bits? Anything I can have? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Get this, yo. Mr. Tour Guide saw a legendary vegetable. The whole village just laughed, but Mr. Tour Guide ain't crazy. See, Mr. Tour Guide was wandering around this ginormous new dimension he found, and boom, there it was, sprouting all out of the ground, all legendary-like. And it looks so juicy. If you cook something up with that thing, it'd be straight fire. Mr. Tour Guide's talking life-changing flavor. So he can just wander through dimensions on his own. Wow, so scared of earthquakes. Why is the earth so angry? Grandpa ain't so good at recognizing faces no more. He can recognize every cow and dog in the farm, though. Hang on a minute, your skin's gone all smooth. What happened to your furry little body? Oops, pardon me. Thought you were my plushling helper. It's good to know that taxidermy is alive in other worlds. If this is called taxidermy, I don't know if it's still called that when it's just a head hanging on the wall. I don't know anything about hunting, so I could be completely in the wrong. It'd be great if you could bring me the iron needle. Oh, that guy was the quest guy. My poor little gourds must have been scared silly. Think I'll sleep on the field with the vegetables tonight, in case of another earthquake. All the creatures in the forests seem on edge. They were probably frightened by the earthquake. Eh? You'll have to speak up there, Puddin'. Ever since I went into the forest, my hearing ain't what it used to be. Oh, and my neck is just killing me, so I don't feel much like talking either. They're pink and so pretty. I wonder what happens if one of your buddies dies. This is the first pine tree that I run into, so I did want to cut it down. I did learn a little trick though, that when you inspect and the icon right on top is the 3 little dots, if you go directly to the other side of whatever you're collecting, that'll be where the sweet spot is at. A treasure chest, a pine bow. I wonder if that's better than what I currently have. No, it's not. My poor Snapdragon equipment is already out of date, but at least they make really nice glamours eventually. It's kind of dark in this forest. I hope we don't run into a... Found you. Did you see that white figure just now? It's a ghost! I've had enough of this freaky forest. I'm sure you're just imagining things. Let's push on. So, I'm not gonna lie. The first time I saw that cutscene, I totally did not notice the white figure. I was looking for it this time because I already knew it was supposed to be there. Okay, switching over to Hunter because, again, I want to keep my combat classes at roughly the same level. So many new enemies, so many new collectibles. I'm going to try and come back here anytime I get the notice that I've completed a quest, just because I want to have as many Celestica flowers as I possibly can get. Because I feel like there's going to be plenty of need for them, especially if turning back the strangelings cost 100 Celestica flowers each. Okay, that's decoration, that's something to be collected. And I can't even nap in the hammock. What's the point of having it there? More carrots. I did turn down the voice volume because it was getting irritating to hear my girl screaming at me every time I was fighting or gathering. It is unfortunate because there are a very few voice lines, but for the sake of my hearing, I'm just gonna keep it lowered the way it is. A word of warning, traveler. Beyond here, strange magic is at work. These woods have a way of making anyone who ventures deeper inside lose their way. This is gonna be like a Legend of Zelda Kakariko Village type of thing, isn't it? Something doesn't feel right. Are we going in circles? Yeah. Yeah, what's making that noise? I don't know why, but I can't stop banging my head. Ugh. Let's go back and see if Mato can tell us anything about this. Oh, welcome back. I take it you didn't reach the Valley of the Spirits? Our eardrums were about to burst. Indeed, and our necks wouldn't last another moment. Well now, I heard the very same thing from an old lady who went to the forest recently. You know, this might be what Pinio was talking about. Something to do with a big change in the forest. Pinio? Who's that? He's a farmer like me. Says he's been in the Valley of Spirits. Has a good relationship with them. Haven't seen him since he went off to the Terrassa farm though. Must be helping out with the harvest. Alright, let's find this Pinio guy so he can show us how to reach the Valley of Spirits. If we're aiming for Terrassa Farm, there's a better route we can take. I'll show you the way. And this is where I will be ending this episode. It has been roughly an hour since the episode began, and since I've attempted to essentially go over it, I do hope that you've enjoyed this time with me, and I apologize for the loss of the audio, but I do hope to see you in the next video. So, bye-bye for now.